Hey yo, what's good? What's good? Now, in this one, I'm gonna take my time, and it's like, yo, as a black man, you can't win even when you try. You can't win even when you try. You don't get an E for effort. All you get is a smack in the face. But let's go.
Too corny for me. Like, tell me sit down. Tell me stop going out.
God.
You know, don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like every time.
She said the man is too corny for her. She wants him to put his foot down. You know, one thing about black women that I realized, and a lot of black women say this, they say he can't handle me. Oh, he can't handle a black woman. Why do I have to handle you? Why do I have to tame you like a wild pit bull? Why do I have to tame you like a wild lion? See, black women, they're beasts. That's what it is. They're a monster. And you have to tame them. See, and especially if you're a black man, once you have a standard, and in order to really tame the beast, you have to lower yourself, lower your mental thinking, lower your vibrations, lower your frequency, man. You're lowering everything about yourself dealing with black women. Black women will throw you off the rails like the video game. Black women will derail your life. You'll be on a straight path before you know it. You're busting U-turns at a four-way intersection. How is that possible? You can only go left, right. You can't turn around. That's what they'll have you doing. Going backwards. You're trying to take 2 steps forward. She's setting you back 4 steps. Come on.
I want to go out. I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can, whatever, do it.
Did you marry him and he was corny?
I did.
So, and I'm getting to it, right? You know, as a black man, you cut from a certain cloth. You're growing up. You know, I've met guys who growing up in certain environments, you know, in the trenches, poverty-stricken areas. I met guys growing up in the suburbs. Again, every black man doesn't want to conform. And see, when you don't conform, you're corny. When you don't fit the stereotypical image, you're corny. When you speak a certain way, you're corny. When you talk a certain way, you're corny. When you think, when your mentality is different from those around you and you don't adapt the groupthink mindset, you're corny. See, black women, and it's crazy, right? Beyonce calls it, she's Queen Bee, and she looks at her fans as part of the hive. They have a hive mindset. They all think the same way. As a black man, you need to look a certain way. As a black man, you got to talk a certain way. As a black man, you got to dress a certain way. As a black man, why is it that they place so many requirements on you, so much criteria on you, and when you don't fit it, you're corny? Come on.
Because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family, and I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong
that his son?
ass.
I'm sorry, this fucked up.
You make him
hear
happy.
what you're saying?
What am I saying?
This is why niggas dog women.
Too corny.
And she's acting confused. But what she just described in totality, and the term was coined by AC, the reach back, she described the reach back. She said, I don't have a family. I want my son to have a family. You want a black man to mentor your bastard children or your bastard son. All because you got pregnant by Pookie. So you're going to make that man suffer? And then she already said the man was corny. So you thought the man was corny, why you marry him? Because, and see, this is why black women, they're not good people. Black women, and they intentionally, purposefully breed out intelligence. So they go and fuck a bum. They go and have sex with a loser. They go and procreate with a Pookie, with some thug, with some degenerate piece of crap man, right? And when that man he runs off from the family, when that man he's under the jail, when that man he's 6 feet under the ground, she wants to look back at a brother that took his time in life, somebody that went to college, somebody that went to whatever company he went to, stayed down and worked his way up. Now he's shift lead, supervisor, corporate manager, district regional manager, whatever, bro. She's looking for guys who she would have overlooked back in her prime, back when she was getting smashed all night by Pookie, giving Pookie one night stands, having sleepovers at Pookie house, Pookie punching her in the face, and then having sex right afterwards. So, and the brother next to us said, listen, that's why black men, and he's talking about black men, that's why they dog females out, because see, no man wants to fall for the reach back, but I get it. Some guys, they're starved out. Some guys, they just want to have something. But being a stepdad definitely isn't it. And most guys who fall for that in the black community tend to be the men that women consider to be corny. We already know that black women get pregnant by 19% of thugs, of black males. We already know that. So you're telling me 75% of black women getting pregnant by 19% of men, they're reaching back to the other 20% of guys. Because if you guys know the stats for real, only 30% of black men or black people, but we're talking about the men, are criminals. But 92% of incarcerated black men have children. So that goes to show when he goes to jail, when Pookie goes to jail, she's reaching back to a young man who went to college 4 years, got his bachelor's, got his master's. You know what I'm saying? The brother who went and opened up a business, stayed down through the tough times. He might have lost the business 2 different times, but he bounced back the 3rd time. Now he's doing good. Now she's reaching back to you, wanting you to help her take care of her bastard kids. So you're getting used box, a bastard kid who's not going to respect you. And what does she get? Your brand new blue strip Benjamin Franklin? No, thank you. No, thank you. All you're going to get is a bad attitude from her. Baggage. She's broke, busted, and disgusted. Shitting me? Come on, I got another one.
Hustle Show. We got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. The Hustle Show. We got Michael B.
Yo, check it. Shorty was sick. Because she know what time it is. Listen, I'm telling you, brothers don't forget that kind of stuff. This was probably a chick back in the day who he might have wanted to holler at. And you called the man corny. Now look at him. A world-renowned actor, making millions. Life is on point. And what do? Reporter? What did you do in your prime? Get fucked by Pookie? You probably got kids. Look at your glasses, looking like a dunce. You look corny with the blonde wig on your head. Trying to be a white woman. See, black men, this is why you don't gotta accept this crap. And see, a brother like Michael B. Jordan, if you guys don't know, like she said in the video, they're both from Newark, right? Newark is a tough city, man. It's a tough black city that's on the East Coast, Northeast, right next to New York City. And bro, this is why I mention it so many times in my videos. Those black cities, man, I'm telling you, it's tough. It doesn't matter if you're up north or down south. Those cities are tough. Black men, you had an expectation that you just couldn't reach. There was a bar set on your head that was so far into the sky, it was unattainable. Because when it came to these young black women, when it came to the young Keisha, you had to have 100,000 at 18. You had to be backing out a brand new M3 like Mitch within 10 days at the age of 18. You had to take her to STK, Nobu, Ocean Prime, Del Frisco's. She want to ask you for money for nails, money for her weave, money for the wig, money for the lace front. You was expected to come and save her from her predicaments. She will put herself in a bad situation, and now she wants you to protect her. She wanted you to be 6'5". She wanted you to have a 12-inch ruler. She wanted you to be covered in tattoos, driving a Hellcat, driving a BMW, driving a Benz. She wants you to choke her. She wants you to punch her in the face. She want to argue with you. She want to stress you out. The requirements. You couldn't just be a normal black man. And see, that's why I keep mentioning it so much to so many guys because, and I talk about it in the videos, if you don't conform, you are going to catch hell amongst black women. Even currently, we all know Michael B was dating Lori Harvey, the super thought. But again, look at her father, Steve Harvey. She's the daughter of a hoe. And the father, I'm sorry, she's the daughter of a hoe mother and the daughter of a simp father. What do you expect? Steve Harvey married the mother. I think the mother was dating a Pookie back in the day. And see, that's the issue with black women too. I mean, Steve Harvey, he's a simp, but he also fell for it as well. Steve Harvey, as he says, he built himself. He says the woman built with him. No. Steve Harvey built himself up and then he got at the woman. See, only because the woman hit Steve Harvey's wife, her original father, her original man in the beginning, I believe he went to jail. But let me stay on topic, right? Of course, Lori Harvey was going to do that move. And again, brothers, don't fall for that reach back. A guy like Michael B. Jordan, man, again, having a clean image. You see the brother face? Look at the brother face, man. He already knew. She was trying to play him right in his face. Because she's a bum. Brothers, listen, you don't have to keep living in hell. We already know dealing with black women is hell. It's hell, bro. Black women are probably the closest thing to Satan. We already know Connor was a savage. Black women still want to be on the plantation. I don't care if people saying, oh, I'm extreme. Listen, man, I grew up in a black city. I know what's going on. I felt them pressures. I felt the pressures. And it's like, yo, bro, if you don't want them, you're corny. If you don't want to conform, you're corny. And I know some guys, you're thinking to yourself, man, listen, but the black queen, man, listen, bro, you sitting back on the sideline, twiddling your thumbs, hoping for a good one when you're 35 years old. And see, that's what I'm saying. A brother like Michael B. Jordan, I'm not sure if he's in his 30s. He probably is in his 30s. But he actually tried to get married to Lori Harvey. And thank goodness for that, brother. She broke things off because he'll be going through hell right now. It's better off. Listen, what what black women don't realize is, and going back to the last video when the brother said that's why black men dog out you females, because he had to spend his whole 20s alone building. That's gonna cause resentment. And now when you're trying to get with me because I'm successful, I'm supposed to appreciate you. I'm supposed to feel like I'm getting something good. I'm supposed to be getting a good deal. What Kevin Samuel said, man, when you 30 plus, you 50% off. You 75% off. You on the clearance rack. You lost value. You lost value. I mean, shit, you didn't have no value in your 20s. But now, man, listen, you're getting a bad deal, black man. That's all you get with a black woman is a bad deal. And again, by the time you're 35, and if you really been trying to get with black women for real, by the time you're 35, 40, listen, a new one is coming, falling out the sky like a Fortnite character. And she's bringing baggage. She's bringing debt. She's bringing her bad built body, bringing her ugly ass blonde wig, her fucked up mentality, her nasty attitude. And what do you get? Or even better, what are you giving her? Benjamin Frank giving her your resources for used up box, stink box, Arby's roast beef sandwich box. What are you brothers doing, man? And see, I'm gonna end it off like this, right? You don't have to be miserable. As a black man, you have options. And see, let me break it down real quick. I'm gonna keep it short. You might think, oh, women of other ethnic groups, they want the same kind of black men that black women want. In those black cities, yes. Yes. Listen, see, one thing about black people, we tend to be very influential. It only takes one of us to go into a group that's diverse for our mentality, for our mindset, for the way how we think, move, live, for that to rub off on the peers around you. So if you take, again, Habibti, you take Maria, Angie, you take Sarah, Karen, you take Ling Ling, you take Nora, you take any of these females of other ethnic groups and put them around a black woman, the black woman mindset will rub off on them. And again, in those black cities, again, the influence is heavy. They're going to adapt to what black people are doing right in front of them. They're going to adapt. You have to find, listen, if you want to date a woman of another ethnic group, she must not have black female friends. Even one is enough to taint her mind. Find a woman and her friend groups are all women of her race or women of other races. If she is a ebony joint, you're done. Because it's going to affect her mind. But black men, you don't have to be miserable. Other races of women want you. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.